Hi everybody, it's Erin McGuire, owner of Pure Light Wellness. Today I wanted to give you a video that a client asked me a question about. She is finding that she has these things that she wants to do, like different craft projects or going to work out or just different things to do for herself. But she often finds herself saying that's going to take too long, or doing all these other things like chores and housework and just work on top of or before she does the things that she wants to do. So she's not making time, and then the whole day goes by, and then she's like, well, crap, now I don't have time to do any of the things that I want to do. Does this sound like you? If so, this video is for you. So my response to her was, this has everything to do with self-love. Because if we loved ourselves, we would be choosing our top priorities, the things that make us happy, first before we do all these other things. Why? Because otherwise the day does just get away from us, and then we get resentful because we haven't made time for ourselves. We all have that list of things we want to do. Maybe it's working out, maybe it's starting a new project, maybe it's a craft idea that you have, or a do-it-yourself at home project. Maybe it's writing your book. Whatever that thing is for you, we all have those things. And then when we keep putting them off, later, keep telling ourselves later, when I have more time, or when the kids graduate, or, whatever, when the dog dies. I mean, we make up all these excuses. And the reality is we don't love ourselves enough to put ourselves first. So step number one is to practice daily self-love. I have a 40 Days of Radical Self-Love course. I will put a link under this video. It's so important. We have to create the habit of self-love because we've created a habit of putting ourselves last. Okay, so we've created a pattern or a habit. You can look at it as a pattern or a habit towards putting all of these other things first. This particular client of mine, she's actually going through a transition. All of her children are actually going to be out of the home soon. So she's been a mom and taking care of everybody first before herself for, 18 plus years. And so she's created this pattern that she comes last after everything else. And so my advice to her was, is there something that you can put on the back burner? Can we just do laundry once or twice a week, or do the dishes, at the end of the day, not throughout the day, let them stack up a little bit. We have this idea that our house has to look perfect, and it's this whole keeping up with the Joneses mentality. It's an illusion. Nobody cares if you have dishes in your sink, for a day, or if your laundry piles up in the other room. Nobody cares about that. And if they do, don't hang out with them, period. So this is an illusion we've created where we have to keep up with the Joneses. And the thing is, make a list out of like what your tasks are around your house, and pick one that you do every day. If you're somebody that you have to do something to clean in your home every day, then it can only be one thing. And you write it out and you set a timer for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and that's all the time that you get to spend on that one thing. But that comes after you've done a self-love practice for you for the day. And I recommend taking a minimum of 15 minutes a day for yourself first thing in the morning. Because after that, we're going to find every excuse in the world not to do it. So right when you get out of bed, before you have coffee, before you have your caffeine, you do that thing. Meditate, do some affirmations. Move your body a little bit. The body's just been laying for 8 hours or more or less, but for several hours, and it needs to move. So give yourself the gift of putting yourself first. When you do that, you're going to start to create a new habit where you come first before anything and everything and everyone else. Okay, this is really, really important. It's a habit. It's a pattern. We've got to start making ourselves first. And look, the thing about self-love is you can't read about you can try to read about self-love. You can, think about self-love, but true self-love happens through taking action. So you've got to take the action in order to get the result that you want. So I hope this video helps you if you're somebody that struggles with, why do I not get my things done? Why do I not make time? You're choosing, take some responsibility here. You're choosing not to make the time, okay? 3 minutes is all it takes. I can hear the moms that just had newborns saying, excuse me, Erin, I really don't have time. Everybody's got 3 minutes. Everybody's got 5 minutes or 10 minutes. There's no excuse. If you do it first thing, then it just becomes this new pattern where you get out of bed, just like your pattern right now might be to get out of bed and walk directly to the coffee maker and make your coffee. You stop that pattern, you pause yourself somewhere in your house before you make it to the coffee maker, and you do your 10 minutes of self-care and self-love. And this fills up your cup so that you can give to your family, give to your coworkers, your clients, your people in your business, the people all around you, from a better place, rather than from the drained, resentful place of I never have time for myself. You're choosing. So let's choose a new pattern, the pattern of, I'm going to put myself first. Okay? Let me know how this video works for you. I want to hear about it below. What's your new pattern that you're creating? Don't forget about my 40 Days of Radical Self-Love. You can find it by clicking below. Every day you get an email from me with an action item to take. Very simple. Made it for the busiest working mom to do so that you start to create the new pattern of self-love. This is really important, guys. We've got to start putting ourselves first. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel to always get the latest inspirational tools, techniques to help you step into your greatness.